If you've ever wanted to create lesson videos, one of the hardest parts is to figure out what to record with. There are many different options, but in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 5 tools that I recommend most for teachers, from the easiest beginner option to the free professional software that I use. Before we jump in, I want to quickly share with you a project that I'm working on in my classroom. I've created a Donors Choose project to help me get a new MacBook to create engaging lessons for my students, design resources, and continue making these educational technology videos here on YouTube. If you want to support this project, I'll leave the link in the description below. Thank you so much for your support. Now let's jump into the 5 tools that you can use to record yourself teaching. The first tool is called Loom. You've probably heard of this before, especially if you taught during COVID. This is probably the best overall tool for teachers. Loom is really good for quick tutorials, quick lessons, walkthrough tutorials, and professional development. To access Loom, you want to go to loom.com/screenrecorder. And it is listed as a free screen recorder. They do give you up to 25 free recordings that you can create and to share with your students. Loom has many features that makes teaching online really simple. You are able to screen record your screen, your webcam, your audio from the computer or your webcam. You are easily able to share Loom with other teachers, your students, or whoever your designated audience is. Loom does offer a built-in video editor that makes it really simple for beginners. So if you're not familiar with recording or editing, Loom is like that all-in-one platform that you are able to do that. Another really awesome feature with Loom is the drawing tool. So you're able to draw on whatever it is that you're presenting or recording. So you're able to make live notes for people to see and follow along with what you're teaching. If you sign up for Loom, you are automatically starting in the starter plan, which is $0. And if you take a look, you get those 25 free videos. If you're a teacher, you don't have to pay the $18. If you scroll down to the bottom of the pricing page, it asks if you're a student or teacher, and they have discounted plans for students and teachers. It says students and teachers get 75% off list price, so you will need to scroll down and you would need to submit the application to get that discount. Overall, Loom is a great option. It's great for beginners, for people who are just getting started with using video, recording, and editing. I'd say the biggest downside is the editing is pretty basic. If you're looking for something advanced, this is not the tool for you, and you have those limits on that free plan. But if you're looking to create a 5 to 15 minute video, Loom cannot be beat. The second tool that we're going to cover today is called ScreenPal, which is formerly known as Screencast-O-Matic. ScreenPal is very similar to Loom. It has great options for screen recording, webcam recording, and has the audio features to go along with them. ScreenPal also has very similar tools to Loom, like the annotation notes, interactive elements that you can add into your recordings. I do think ScreenPal's advantage over Loom is the video editor. If you feel like Loom's video editing might be a little too basic for you, ScreenPal would be a great option. It's a little bit more advanced, has some more features, and I'd say gives you a little bit more control in the video that you're creating. Otherwise, there's not a lot of big differences from ScreenPal to Loom, but if we take a look at pricing, we're going to want to click on Education and click Education Pricing. ScreenPal has the free plan, but only has a 15-minute recording limit, and you only are able to have 10 videos, whereas Loom gives you 25 to start with. If we take a look at the $3 a month plan, you get those unlimited videos and the full video editor. $3 can't really be beat, but if you're interested in using the AI assistant with the screen recording, then you'd probably want to do the Max EDU plan, which is their best value plan at $6 a month. Overall, ScreenPal is a great option. I'd say the biggest con with it, in certain areas, the interface can feel a little dated compared to Loom with the more modern feel to it. The third recording software that I want to talk about is Canva. For a while, Canva has had a built-in presentation record option. So if you create a presentation for your students, you were able to click the button that says present and record. It would only, however, record whatever was in your presentation, and it would just be displayed in that presentation view. That is still a great option if you want to record and present something that you don't need to be switching between elements, adding things to your recording. Canva presentation mode is a great option. But recently, Canva has created an online screen recorder. Now you will have to download the Canva desktop app to do this, but the recording tool is still free. Now what you want to do is open up your Canva desktop app after you download it. At the top, you'll want to hit File and hit New Screen Recording. This will open up the recording toolbar. If you take a look at the toolbar, you have a few options. You can activate or deactivate your camera, mute your microphone, or unmute it. You are able to choose what screen will be recording, and then you have the record option. You are also able to grab this. You are able to move the toolbar around to where you want. Now this feature is a little bit more open-ended. It's gonna record anything that's on your screen. If you wanna record a walkthrough or tutorial of yourself going through different websites or tools, pretty much whatever you're doing on your screen is gonna be what is recorded through the software. Now, once you're done recording, you are able to add that into a Canva presentation, a Canva slide. You are able to save the video file and add it to a video editor somewhere else, or you can use Canva's built-in video editor as well. This feature is free. I highly recommend activating Canva Pro if you are a teacher. I have created a video on how to get Canva Pro if you're a teacher. That'll be linked in the description below as well. The fourth tool that I'm going to talk about today is Zoom. I'm not going to go too in depth on Zoom because many teachers are familiar with it. Zoom's primary tool is the live video calls. One of the nicest features is the recording option. You are able to record your live Zoom meetings or presentations to share afterwards. I would only recommend using Zoom for your online recorder if you are teaching live lessons. That way, once your live lesson is done, you are able to save that recording, share it with other students, other classes, so that way you don't have to teach the same lesson 3 or 4 times. You can teach it, record it once, and then share it with the rest of the class. As far as pricing, I do not think the video recording is included in Zoom's free plan, so you would have to upgrade to the Pro, which is $12 a month, but it does come with the Zoom recordings, the clips, and the uploads. And the last tool that we're gonna be talking about today, this tool has the highest learning curve to it, but it is the tool that most YouTubers use, most professional online teachers would use. It is called OBS Studio. This one is not an online tool. This one is a downloadable software that you'd have to add to your computer. This tool is similar to Canva's screen recording tool. Once you download the software, you're able to choose how OBS Studio is recording your screen, your webcam. You're able to change different scenes, scenarios. If you want half the screen recording, if you want just the website you're on recording or your webcam, you have total control on what is being recorded, how much is being recorded, your audio. This is why it is for professionals, because it gives ultimate control on what is being created and outputted. Another awesome thing about OBS Studio is that it is free. This is the tool that I use to create all my YouTube videos with. Once you have a general idea on how to set up your scene or your scenario on what you're recording and how you're recording, it's pretty much just rinse and repeat each time. You don't have to set up all the settings each time. You save it once, and then you open up and you do it again. It's a really awesome tool. I highly recommend checking it out if you plan on taking online teaching more seriously or starting a YouTube channel. Those are the 5 tools that I would recommend teachers to start using to record themselves teaching online. If you've used any of these tools before or used a different one, I would love to hear in the comments below which ones. If you would like a more in-depth tutorial on one of the specific tools, you can also leave that in the comments below. If you learned something new in today's video, I would appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week for teachers on educational technology tools and tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.